Hey guys, um, so the backlog is finally caught up to November 4th. I now know who the president is. I honestly I can't believe that Hillary Clinton somehow ended up in office. She wasn't even running. I'm appalled. I'm joking. It's still like 6 days away. Maybe more. I can't really do the math. So that was a joke. I'm probably gonna do it like again, but like it'll be a different politician next time, like Kanye West. Anyway, how's it going? That's not what this video is about, obviously. I don't even know what a politic is. Is it like uh uh tick that pollinates flowers? Because honestly, that sounds progressive. We kind of need more pollinators. Shout out ticks one time. Politics. I mean, that's a pretty good idea. Why don't we just make those? That's also not what this video is about. I mean, it's a music episode. In my opinion, we have to talk about music again because it was New Music Friday, like on Friday. I made that episode. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Talk about 3 albums, but I said that a lot of albums came out on that Friday. Some of them I just didn't have time for. That's why we're here, guys. That's why we're here. Because turns out there was 3 albums that I talked about that I was looking forward to. Oh no, no. It's so sad, dude. Can we digress a second? I've been having such a bad day with video games. I'll break the fourth wall real quick. I just recorded Sekiro episode 1 and I wanted to talk about it. I'll probably record more before I talk about it now. But recorded the first episode, had a ball, played really well. Recorded the second episode, died in the first minute. It felt horrible throughout the rest of the video. The next like 27 minutes were just abysmal. I don't think I'm gonna keep the video, the episode. I think I'm gonna delete it. At least in that series, you can't tell if any progress was made without you, without me, without you watching. There you go. And now we're here. Last episode, I died to Wolnir 3 to 4 times, and now we're here. I don't want to fight Pontiff. It's this stupid sword, dude. It's this stupid sword. I I am so committed, and yet at the same time, at any second I will break. I will drop it. That's all we had to do. That's all we had to do. Now we're back. Okay, so it was new music Friday when I recorded that episode. And since well on that same day, I talked about 3 albums that I was looking forward to, but there was also 3 more albums from artists that I listened to. It's just like a fair amount that were also like, hey, here's my album, and I'm like, wow, surprising. So that's 6 albums. There might have even been more. I know there were like more singles coming out on that same day. Um, there's also a couple of other artists that I just gotten into. So that's what I'm here to talk about. First things first, the most relatable. I think I'm gonna start and end with the most. Yeah, I would say. I guess the word is relatable. Artists, artists that you know are most likely to know. like me saying gorillas, you're like, oh yeah, I've heard of them, and it's like, hey, nothing but these, and I'm like, well, and you're like, who? And I'm like, yeah, that's fair. It's not like the biggest artist ever. So hip hop, I believe would describe it. They, THEY, all capital letters, and also a period at the end. Uh, Artist, that is the artist name, came out with the Amanda tapes, and like all of there were 5 singles leading up to this, and I was like not super interested, but when it came out now, I listened to all of them again when the project was now as a whole, and I was like, you know what, it's pretty good. Um, in the moment, I, I'm gonna have to remember all of them. Count me in. Ooh, baby, just count me in. When I'm running to the elevator or dodging the dogs, you son. Just gonna cut out all of those obscenities from the video. I like when we play fight. You don't play nice. Um, and then I'm gonna pull it up real quick. All Mine. It's good, you know, not like an immediate pick, but then like this entire album is very clearly like about relationships, because you know it's all like it's hardships or whatever. But this song smack dab in the middle of the album, between like it sticks out so much. It's so weird. So you got mood swings, obviously about relationships. Count me in. Yeah, you know, like hey, don't go without me. All makes sense to me. That was an accident. Um, Play fight. Yeah. Uh, you don't f with me no more. F with me no more. And really all of them. Just trust me. All of them are about relationships. And then you have this, the fifth track. It's a good thing I picked up those souls. Is like STCU. You will always, you can always go, you will always go wrong when your track name is abbreviated. I'm just saying. Like uh like JFK, Record Heat. That might be an artist that I talk about. Like KDV, Killing Darth Vader. That's an actual song name by, it's actually coincidentally by, let's just go to Yorm, dude. I'm having a bad day. Coincidentally by my souls though. Missio, which also came out with an album. Real quick, I'll just say, listen to the album. Did not like really any of it. The only song that I kind of was like, oh, this could be good, was also the album. Well, it was also like one of the first singles, and at the time I was like, it could be good. It's just not there. And at this, I was the exact same now. I digress though. Back to they. STCU. Take a guess. What does STCU means? Nope. Nope. Oh, ding ding ding. It means shoot the club up. What? Is this somehow related to relationships too? I didn't get it. and it's definitely like my least favorite track. Uh, and this might be criminal of me, but it also features Juicy J, which is a rapper, and dude, I just hate his part of the song. Like the whole verse is just the most generic thing, in my opinion. Like it has every single trademark of like generic rap song. Introduces himself before the verse with his name like, "Yo, it's Juicy J, hey," and then like I gotta remember, but like shouldn't even be that hard. Maybe I can pull it up. Lyrics. Don't jump off, brother. I hit the giant. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Okay. I I remember the lyric now. $1 million nuts all up in her guts. Are you kidding me? Brother. Like it's I feel like I've heard that lyric a million times, right? And why why is every single song also say like every single rap verse for some reason has to include something about shooting a love tape because that's the very next line after $1 million nuts all up in her guts. um I how could I forget? Let her get on top. She came all on my Gucci sweater. It's just where have I heard this before? Is basically what I'm trying to say. Um, but I like the album overall. Lots of the songs. Still kind of listening to it, but just generally enjoyed it. I do think it sounds a little samey, which I mean, eh, Shoot the Club Up is also equally samey, except for the verse with the rapping, which definitely has like too much contrast for me. Um, but that's the Amanda tapes. I did enjoy it. Moving on is so I talked about Missio. That means the last one is Fever 333 also came out with an album. Dude, I don't know what to say. It's not like anything. Which it's weird cuz I mean I really like the band. Has very notable lead singer, but it's just like all of the songs sounded samey, and they also like repeated themselves a lot. There's just not much to say. It's just nothing interesting sounding about them. I didn't like it. Kind of felt rushed because Fever 333 is like a politically charged band. But I kind of could have been rushed because we're not yet, like I said earlier, we're not yet November 3rd. But I don't even get that kind of vibe out of it. I just like nothing really stuck out to me. It was just kind of boring. Those were the three albums. Ouch. Ouch. That came out alongside the three that I talked about in a previous music episode. Um, Gotta equip the Storm Rouleur. Dude, $1 million nuts all up in her guts. On my Gucci sweater. I just can't do it. That's another thing. Just can't listen to silly lyrics. It's too hard. It can be for you, it's just not for me. And I mean, the people seem to enjoy the song, just in general. I don't think it's bad. I just know it's not for me. That's really all I gotta say. Because obviously Juicy J, very notable artist from very notable origins. Just not for me. You killed me in one hit? You killed me in one hit? I... Sad. The game is owning me today, dude. I have to record episodes. I still have to record a second Sekiro episode. If I throw away the one that I just recorded, I also closed the game after the second one because I was like, dude, I can't do this. I need to play a game I'm good at. And now we're here. Sucking. Why am I trying to take off the Storm Ruler? Next. This band, unlikely you heard of, kind of weird. Also, unfortunately, very recently disbanded. Wild Beasts. They just make like really pretty music. It sounds a quite a bit like everything. The vocalist kind of hits those notes, but a lot of the music they make is just very pretty sounding. Like Mecca and Simple Beautiful Truth are both like my man tried to dodge it. Both are like pretty sounding. Kind of floaty, buoyant is I believe how it's self-described by the artist. Interesting thought. Just had to survive that hit. Gotta double sip these. No, no, no. Okay, bye bye. Yorm gives me more trouble every time, dude. No, the shame. I'm not gonna get away with this. You're not gonna let me get away with this. He let me get away with it. Alright, let's swap back to the paired blades. Here it is. Yep, that's the one. This better be a good pivot for the weapons, dude. I can't use it anymore. That it sucks. What we had, it sucks. Um, Take me back to Distant Manor. We at least want to unlock Pontiff. Pretty please. Um, so Wild Beast, really just like the songs that I mentioned. I didn't like too much of them. It's kind of like not everything's a hit, even though a lot of it sounds pretty similar. At least to me, not everything's there. Though I do like the song Alpha Female. Female Alpha. It's just the implications and the lyrics is good. Moving on. Um, yeah, I guess we have the time. We can afford to mention Record Heat. Very, very, very indie. Um, the band is kind of weird, in my opinion. Wait, did I unlock that door? Guys, did I unlock the door? I gotta check. I got... I don't think I did. I'm gonna be real sad. I'm just not checking. I'm just not checking. So I don't get disappointed. That's it. Um Record Heat, all of their songs, they only have one album. All their songs are like very, very different. Like nothing sounds too similar. And I mean it could be bad, because if you compare it to They, a lot of their songs, you know, strumming and you know, they're strumming different strings, but they're always strumming, and that makes up like the majority of the song. So compare it to Record Heat, all their songs are like very, very different. A lot of electronically produced noise as well. Let me go. Let me go. Zigzag. Zigzag. Don't. Doors closed, by the way. They're ravenous. There's so much. I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's hurry up so I can finish the bit. Record Eat. There's not that much to say. I like Hydrate and Arm Candy. I'm a 21st century arm candy. I'm just close. Bro, I'm breaking down. Anyway, we don't have to continue that. Finally, you ever heard of this small indie band called Alt J? I had only listened to like a little bit of Alt J like earlier this year. That's just like my first interaction with them basically, which is I probably weird, just horrible. Dude, fight me. I'm sick of this. I tried the parry. You saw it. So Alt J, listen to dude, In Cold Blood. That's what it's called. 0011, crying zeros, and I'm hearing 111. I don't know if it's just that song or it's something else, but like their entire music style, like I don't know if it's the song lyrics or just like really their music style, but I get the vibe that they're kind of like mathy with how they make their music. Like, you know, when you are like really statistic about how you make music, it's you know, like how you make art. When you make a painting, you're like, really gotta make sure that this is the right math, right? You know, like like moving on. It also kind of like because after In Cold Blood, picked them back up recently. I'm like, Breeze Blocks is their best song, and it is good. That's really all that attracted me. That and Dead Crush worked me out. Is that what she says? Dude, they're still alive. Ordinarily. That's the only lyric. Really, everything else is kind of like really hard to understand. You son of a. You. You dogs. Spin. Spin. I want to end the episode so bad, bro. All J also like just their music for some reason. I feel like the entire fan base would just be very snobby. Just something about it is like you don't understand what I'm singing, even though this is quite a popular band. You just don't get it. If you don't understand the intricacy of Miss, Miss MS M's Miss, if you don't understand the intricacy of it, I'm not surprised. It's only for big-brained listeners, such as the 49 plus million that have listened to it. Yeah, I have Spotify opened. Thanks for watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Also, subscribe. Um, oh, who's at the door? Gotta go open it. That was the sound of it knocking and not opening, but assume it was opening. Oh, it's my mom calling me and saying that Hillary Clinton has won the election.